Tessica Brown. Now, can I say AKA Gorilla Glue Girl?
Yes, you can. That's what they call me.
Do you get recognized?
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere you go. You have to take pictures?
I take pictures all the time. So my son told me, "Mom, you got to start charging them at some point." But I'm like, I'm not going to charge the people to take a picture.
That's your fans. You can't do that.
Anywhere I go, I'm taking pictures. I just took pictures on a where was that just now? Where was I? On the pier?
I don't know. Las Olas? You was on the beach?
Yeah, I was on the beach. Then the girl, she kept watching me. And I already knew she knew. But she didn't want to tell me. I was like, hey. And she was like, you look like somebody up. Mm-hmm. And that's what I always do to everybody. Yeah, that's my little girls on the dance team. We march in parades. And they'd be like, oh my God, that's the gorilla. And I just walk up back. I back up. I'd be like, now what y'all say? And he'd be like, that's hard. I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, I embrace it at this point.
Because I'm like, your controversy was kind of like, oh my God, I did something really fucked up. Instead of using got to glue, which is the lace front glue or whatever, you used Gorilla Glue because you were in a rush. Right? And it was stuck in your hair for almost a month.
30 days.
30 days until that surgeon came along and helped you to get it out.
Yes, ma'am. I posted the video on the 30th day after my mama said we tried everything. And we posted the video. And that morning, my little girl jumped up. Ma, you went viral. Girl, listen, first of all, I don't even care about none of that. Did anybody say how to get it off? Yeah, so now I'm in the comments. I'm reading the comments. So now I'm trying everything, people are telling me to do. So it was pretty. It was jet black and it was nice. But now that they're telling me to do this, do that, it got cotton balls stuck to it. It was ugly after that. And not only was it ugly, now it burned more than it was burning already. So this would make me go to the emergency room because I felt like I wasn't going to make it.
Tell me about the day you decided to use, because we got a lot to unwind. You know what I'm saying? You came in here and you were like, it was me, it was Wendy Williams. For me to hear that this whole ordeal caused you to want to commit suicide, because you got extremely famous. I'm talking about worldwide famous off of you putting Gorilla Glue in your hair and showing the entire process on how you are going to try to get this out. And everybody from around the world is like feeding you different information, tricks and trades. I don't think anybody, I know you did a movie about it. I haven't watched the movie yet, so I'm going to watch it tonight. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But Tessica, I need to know you. I think we need to know you because I watched a lot of my old videos and I can see why you would be pissed with me, because it does hit hard.
Especially in that moment. It was just, when I posted it, I knew I was going to get some backlash, but I thought it was going to be from people in my neighborhood. I didn't think you, being Tasha K, Wendy Williams, Lisa Ray, y'all dogged me so bad. Wendy talked about me for 2 weeks straight. My mama had to literally call the show, and she played it on the show. Mama had to call the show and ask Wendy. She said, my baby made a mistake. And this is her exact word. My baby made a mistake. Wait, I love you, Wendy. My baby made a mistake. Could you please leave alone? And she left me alone. She even bought some merch after that for the audience. But she left me alone after that. But
that's typically how we are, though.
No, you kept going.
But, okay. Go ahead, lay it out. Yeah, I'm not going to discount your feelings. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sweep your feelings under the rug. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen.
Yeah, you kept going. I got engaged. You say something about that. You said that I always wear filters. I always do this. And I feel like I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a cute
You're
girl.
not ugly.
Yeah, but you say I only look good with a filter.
I said that? I'm going to have the team pull that. If y'all don't know who she is, this is the Gorilla Glue girl. She was the one that was in a rush one day getting ready for a party. So instead of using hairspray, she decided to use some Gorilla Glue. I don't know what came over her. She's decided to start a hair care line, okay? Now, I'm proud of my sister's accomplishments. She was able to turn it into a tribulation, hit the wine glass. Now, Tessica, I'm not too fond of you not embracing your natural beauty. Here's my issue with Tessica, okay? Tessica is always in filter. You see that filter on the screen? But when I saw her without
the filter, I was blown away. I was like, wow. But I guess where I'm going with this is that if you're going to sell a product, a hair care product, and we saw you be transparent in filter, I want to know what you look like. I want to know what your hair look like, okay? I want to know what this product is doing to your hair. I want to know if you're having any allergic reactions to your skin. We don't see what it really is, okay? And who knows? I mean, hell, she did a video with the product and she had a filter on the product.
Yeah. I feel like by me being my grown age, this is my 5th year making 40. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I feel like I look good for
Tessica, you're gorgeous. Body is snatched. Okay. Skin is amazing. You ain't got no acne everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gorgeous, but we didn't see that. We saw filters.
The filters just make it, I don't know, it just make it look a little better.
I thought you looked like an avatar, like a cartoon.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Tessica, but like, that's, I guess the way that I worded it, I could have worded it a lot different. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm from the South as well. Okay. Just like you. And you know how we are in the South. You know.
Yeah, because I had a couple of words. I had some words. Right. But I would have never said them. I would have never really said it. Listen, I see, you know how many people I see on social media? Mm-hmm. And you won't say something, but you don't. You know what I do?
What do you do?
I would screenshot it and send it to my sister group. And we laugh about it in there. Like, I'm not going to really go on these people's page and tell these people, I'll make a video. And like right now, it's so many things that I see that I won't say something about. And I did it one time. It was on the Shade Room. It was a dog, regular, normal video. The dog jumped from here to here to here, and it jumped over the fence. And I was like, oh, Lord, I wonder what the dog took to do that. You know what it said? You glued your head, shut up. Like anything I say at this point, gorilla, anything. You can literally go on my page right now. I just posted something, yesterday or the day before?
And they still talking about it?
They say, oh, your head don't move, and this is still happening. Like, y'all not saying nothing about the video that I post. Y'all just keep saying gorilla glue. And it's like, and at first, I'm not gonna lie, it used to, oh my God. It was draining. It was draining. Like, it's aggravating. Like, even my children, like when it first happened, my baby came home and she was like, Ma, they made a song about you. And I was like, girl, go learn the song.
I didn't hear that.
You know, my hair, it don't move. You know, I ended up making a song after that, to that. But it was a little song that they made. And I told her, learn the words. And next time you sing it with them. But then after I tell her that, I go in the bathroom and I'm crying because I'm the reason, my baby going through this in school. Like, it was just, I don't know. It was.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I wholeheartedly apologize. I did not know that I put you in a state where you felt like you wanted to unalive yourself and not be here for your children. Sometimes, people with platforms such as myself, and I'm talking about me, so I'm not trying to bring anybody in this. I'm talking about my own actions, my own words. A lot of times we're in the moment and we see the story and we talk about it. I happen to be an online personality that is from the South that carries a Southern character. Mm-hmm. And in the South, we gossip, we say what's on our minds. There's one part of the South where you are supposed to be seen and not heard. And then there's this other part of the South that's kind of breaking through, that's more liberal now. And I'm that voice. I'm one of those liberal women. And I'm like, you guys are not going to have me sitting queued up in no church. Yeah. Saying, yes, sir. And they doing God knows what under the sun. That's just not my personality. But a lot of times we do get stories and we don't understand where people are mental health wise. And I didn't think about that because you kept coming to the internet. Because me personally, I guess everybody, deals with things wrong. I would have just, I ain't getting back on the internet, but your life kind of took off like from there. I mean, you got reality shows, you got movies, you got brand deals, you got all of this going on in the midst of, what you described to me as a depression. Me crying every night.
Yeah, me crying every night.
You monetized it well. I wouldn't have known that until, you came today. And, I was on TikTok the other day and I remember reaching out to me and the guy that did your movie, Alan. Right? Elvin. He did the Diddy movie too. That was so funny. Yes. He does all the spoof movies. I love it. And so he actually filmed a movie on your life and we were supposed to license that and show it on TashaKLive.com so that our viewers could have exclusive rights to it. But I looks like I pissed his wife off.
It's my friend.
That's your friend?
I love her. She's
so
sweet.
what had happened was, before we get back to Tessica, the young man that did your movie, and we've licensed a lot of his movies, his wife had did some filler work, Botox work, I guess, or fillers or lip injections on Just Hilarious. The clip was already going viral, you know, of Just looking like a blowfish. And, you know, of course, I said something about it. That's what I do. I have a platform. And his wife, I did not know that was his wife at the time, took offense to it. And so she could have easily popped up on the platform and really come and ate this up and got the viewers and the publicity that she wanted. But, you know, I think she took offense to it and probably got in Elvin's ear a little bit and was like, don't work with that bitch. You know, and I get it.
I'm gonna have to call him because I hope that's not the case.
I mean, you know, me too. But like, I'm thinking like I have a platform. You know, you do work. I get this is her livelihood, but at the same time, like you're gonna have. For me, when it comes to publicity, whether it's bad or good, I know how to eat that up. A lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people don't even know how to transmute it, just like you did. But you transmuted it through the sadness. Yeah, you know. But to Alvin's wife, I do apologize. You know. The work was a bit extreme. However, I did see the work on her page and it looked really good. Yes. It looked really good. So I don't particularly believe in that kind of work. You know, I love the natural aesthetic of Black women. And that's, you know, back to you where you were saying, you know, you dragged me from wearing filters. And I'm like, I don't know what you look like. And you were starting a beauty brand. And I was like, well, what does she look like? How do you test the products if I can't see your beautiful skin? Like your skin is amazing. And then the blue eye, tell us about the eyes.
Listen, I've been wearing this since I was in the 11th grade.
You've been wearing blue contacts?
It's gray.
It's gray? Gray. Okay. Do you have to put them in every morning? Okay.
It's great, but nobody had never ever seen. Like my children think this is mine. It's like.
So you wear them every day?
Every day. Every day.
Are you going to be one of those women that get, because you know they got surgeons out here now that color the eyes?
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I'm scared of that. I seen Tiny did it, right?
Tiny did hers when they first started them. Now they have doctors out here that actually do them same day. You get out and you can see. Yes. So.
I don't know.
But why the blue eyes?
Listen,
the gray eyes?
My eyes, I have thyroid problems. And my eyes always stick out. So I've always been trying to you know, hide them some kind of way.
So you have do you have Graves' disease?
I don't know. I don't think Graves.
Because Graves' disease...
no, they just told me thyroids.
Just hyperthyroidism? Yeah. Okay.
And it make my eyes
because I have the same issue. Okay. I have hyperthyroidism. My eyes don't bulge.
Yeah, mine bulge. Okay. And I was in a bed with, you know, the ex-fiance. I was in a bed with him one time. And he turned around, we watched a movie, and my eyes, I didn't have lashes on. And he was like, oh, girl, what's wrong? And that's it. He'd never seen me without lashes again.
So you wear the lashes and the contacts as a way to take...
away from my eyes popping.
You know, Wendy Williams has that same issue too. That's why her eyes...
Well, you wouldn't think that the way she talked about me. And, you know, I mean, again, I be feeling like, you know, God don't play about me, you know, not with me. And then Wendy, you said I was a nothing girl. Oh. Yeah. She said I was a nothing girl. I had 5 kids, probably got 5 different daddies. You said that too. Just know that, you know, I had 4 kids. I was married. My husband's in the military. I didn't like him, but, you know. Yeah. We was married. So whatever.
Checking me.
Yeah. So then I have that, you know, my last baby. Yeah. But hey, y'all had 5. Y'all didn't know nothing about, y'all didn't know nothing about me. But y'all just kept going on and on and on. And I feel like if I wasn't crying so much, because again, I can be on the whole, you know, oh, phooey, I burned the door in toast. But sometimes, you know, y'all be asking for the nigga, and I'd be like, you know, the nigga here now. You know what I'm saying? I can be that person. I've been that person, but it's still, it never will be no rah, rah, rah. It'll always be talking just like this, but the stuff that I'll say. And you see, I don't know nothing about you. I like to, when I get into it with somebody, I know everything about you. I know stuff that you done told me. I have receipts for everything that I say. And I just talk to you very, very pleasant. But I'm cutting your throat at the same time. And I ain't lying. I wish I knew a lot about you.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, I wish I knew a lot about you because I'm telling you, I want to tell you all kind of stuff. And like with Wendy, she had her little downfall after that. And I asked God, to forgive her and, give her strength or whatever. But at the same time, I was like, one of the first people was calling my phone. Because again, I have a daycare. So my number was on the internet. What's the little girl name? Oh, she have the baby with Fizz.
April Jones.
Not April. Oh, she was messing with Fizz.
Moniece. Oh, April was messing with Fizz. Yeah. Moniece
called my phone.
Okay, shout out to Moniece.
Hey, babe, I'm just trying to make sure you're okay. Judy called my phone.
Judy who?
Big Booty Judy.
Shout out to Judy. Okay.
I even did a little promo commercial with her. Like, people was really calling my phone. I seen in my message that Jess Hilarious trying to send me a message. And I'm like, here we go. I'm scared to even open it. And she was like, Tess, babe, what happened? What you do? And I told her the situation. And I don't know if she was gonna, be like, ha, kiki, make a big joke about it. But once I told her the situation, she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I really talked to this girl. Like, congratulate on our baby. Like, I told her I won't come to our wedding. Like, I loved Jess. And the thing I loved her before, I loved her before, like this whole glue thing, before she even inboxed me. But her inboxing me, that just made me love her even more. That's why when you said something about her, I was already on some, Tasha K.
Who, Jess?
Yeah, but when you said something about Jess,
Jess be pissing me off sometimes.
I don't care what Jess do or what she say. I feel like she
just gives me pick me.
No, I love her.
I know. A lot of people love her. She's extremely popular. She's extremely talented.
And the thing is, again, I loved her because
I respect the hustle.
I loved her because of, she was so funny. But when she came in my inbox and she totally flipped the script, like, I feel like she probably was going to be like on some, but she didn't. She really didn't. I loved her even more. Angela Yee called me. We want you to come on the Breakfast Club. I can't do it. I will not do it because I know Charlamagne going to make me don't get it in. I'm not having no part of it. She's like, no, he's not going to do it. And he really didn't do it. And I couldn't believe he didn't do it. Because, yeah. So, I mean, he didn't do it. And I think because they talked to me and knew what was going on and what was happening, this is why some people didn't make a big joke of it. Unlike you.
It's wine. It's gossip. It's comedy.
Listen, but it wasn't comedy for me. Listen, y'all don't know. It wasn't.
I get that. I get that.
It wasn't comedy.
And I own that. And I can look you in your face and tell you, I'm sorry. Those were not my intentions to put you in a state of mind like that. That's just not who I am. My family knows that. My friends know that. My viewers know that. Am I a little cutthroat in this industry? I am. However, I'm just not in your shoes. And sometimes I can stop. And I think I will be figuring out how to make some changes when it comes to stories of people who aren't used to being in the limelight. And I can totally take full responsibility for that because you're not a public figure.
No,
you're an everyday woman that's just trying to, take care of her family. You came to the internet with questions. And so, although it was a very, I don't think we've had a story like that in a long time.
And the thing is, you know how many people wanted me to do, like the movie thing. Somebody wanted me to do that from the beginning. They wanted me to do a reality show. The name of it was Sticky Situations. I don't want no part of that. People wanted me to do so much, but they had no clue that I'm done. My little sister, oh my God.
What happened?
My little sister, I think I make her so angry because she was like, you had the world like in your hands and you just didn't want to do nothing. I'm crying every night. Like I don't want to do nothing. Like I'm miserable. I lost weight. It was bad. And I don't want to do all of this extra stuff. I didn't even want to even the manager, hey, you have to start posting. Like y'all it's like I'm being forced to do stuff. Like even with the TikToks, I just was telling him that glue thing was like my second TikTok. Like, I wasn't this girl just posting on TikTok trying to go viral. It just so happened I posted that video and it went viral. And now it's like, I got to keep posting, but the people keep saying, oh, Gorilla Glue, oh. I got a baby doll delivered to my house with the head cut off. This is what you should do.
What?
Again, my address, my phone and everything was on there because the flyers of my daycare.
Yeah.
And I never thought, hey, go take that down before you do this, only because I didn't think it was going to do like it did. I did an interview.
Umi, a thick luxury towel infused with essential oils and pre-moistened for a full body refresh in seconds. This is one of their essential oil infused towels, not wipes, okay? They have essential oil, eucalyptus, the unscented one for those of y'all that just don't like scents or whatnot. The lemon, I used this on yesterday's show. The lavender infused, as well as many other scents. To stay fresh, clean, and confident anytime and anywhere like me, visit tryumi.com today and use my coupon code TK20 to get $20 off your first order. $20, okay? This is the biggest discount code we done ever had. Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay.
Tasha K. God is amazing, man.
Listen, you have been everywhere talking. What do you call yourself? The Kevin Samuels for the stud?
Yeah, they call me the #1 stud in the world. Yeah. I went through a lot to be myself.
Like what?
A lot. The world hates studs, Tasha. The world hates studs.
I ain't never
Ain't no
heard
sense
that
wearing
guy.
my ass. Niggas, the world hates studs. That's why they always trying to sexualize. They always think everything got something to do with you.
I've seen studs, but I've seen studs that have been with men before.
They ain't studs.
You finna piss them off.
If you gave some, you ain't no stud. I told y'all a long time ago, shit, to be a stud, you gotta be a virgin.
You said that you wanted to talk about Masika. Why you wanted to discuss Masika?
Oh my God, just in general. You make just look bad. You po. What camera I need to look at?
This one.
You po ho. Go sit your po ass down. You brought your po ass to Houston to your husband's funeral, trying to fight other over.
I did an interview in, what is it? Canada. Like, I'm on the phone, like, doing, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it, but there's like, the manager keep calling me, hey, this one interview, that one. And it was, I mean, they was, they're paying me, but I just don't want to keep doing this, like, every day. And then it's like, I'm telling the same story. Every day. You're making me do this all over again, like every day. Go ahead.
I just want to know about the day when you woke up and decided to say, you know what, I'm going to use Gorilla Glue.
It wasn't like that.
What? Tell us about it.
It wasn't like that.
What was going on?
It was, again, if you watch the movie, you'll know that I was in an abusive relationship.
Okay.
And he was always on he wanted to show the world what I looked like. Now, mind you, me and him was together 18 years before that. But I was pregnant and I already had a little boy. I was pregnant with a boy and I had a little boy. And he was like deep in the streets, like in the streets. So I can't have my little boys around this type of activity. So I had to let him go. But I was on the little BLK app and I'm just, swiping or whatever. And I'm looking like, Lord. And then it says he's a minister. And when we was together 18 years ago, he was the sweetest boy to me. It was just that he was too in the streets and I just couldn't take it.
Okay.
But now you're a minister. If the minister part and the sweetness, this can't go wrong, right? But he flipped the script on me real fast. And I mean, he started putting his hands on me and nothing could be out of place. So that day we was going on our regular once a week date. We was going on the lake. So you're going to lake, the wind is blowing. And I love a ponytail. I'm a ponytail girl. I did my ponytail and I went to go spray the Got to Be glue and air come out. If anybody know when the air come out, like it's, to me, let me say this. When I was young, all I wanted for Christmas was spritz and starch to starch my pants. Like
Okay.
I like my hair to be pin curled to where it ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? It's just not moving. But with him, nothing could be out of place. And we're going on the lake. So I'm called him and he had my car. Because a lot of people are like, well, why you just didn't go to school? He had my car. And he had his keys to his truck. That was just so I couldn't go nowhere. I called him. I'm like, hey, stop and get me some Got to Be Blue. I done ran out. He went, rah, rah, rah. You better be ready when I get there. I'm running around the house trying to find, because I got to have another can somewhere. I'm running around the house. I can't find it. So I ran past the refrigerator, and there was the Gorilla Glue. So I'm like, you know what? I can spray this. And when I come home, I can help him wash it off. But they telling me what happened was, and because I do this with Got to Be Glue.
Okay.
I spray it and then I blow dry it to make sure, they say once I blow dry it, that's when I messed up. And when we got home from the date, listen, when I tell you the date, everything was perfect about this date. I didn't get fussed at, everything was just beautiful. And I went home and I tried to wash it off. He went to beating on the door, telling me to come out. And the thing is, I can't tell him for sure. I can't tell him. I didn't want to tell my mama because I knew she was going to come slap beside my head. Why would you do something like this? I came out. We did, our little thing. And every day after that, I tried to wash it off. And it's just, like I said, it didn't move. It didn't budge. You couldn't even get in between. I tried to get a razor and get under, I'd cut my scalp off. I tried everything before I went, even called my mama.
It was your real hair?
It was, no, not the point. Because people was like, oh, she had to cut out a long ponytail. Y'all know that wasn't my hair. That long ponytail, that long ponytail wasn't my hair.
Okay.
But I had hair. I've always had, if you go look at my pictures, I've always had hair. It was just.
And you couldn't even get under it to shave it off?
I couldn't even get in under it to shave it off.
It wasn't growing up? You know how the new growth?
Listen, it did not move. You hear what I'm telling you? It did not move.
There was no new growth?
Listen, so after the 30 days, me and my little sister, and I'm lying, after I went to the hospital,
when did you decide to go to the hospital? Like how long after it happened?
After the internet, after I posted it. After the internet told me to try this. And it just
how long after you had it on your head did you post it to the internet?
30 days.
Okay.
30 days.
So it was on your head longer than 30 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was 3 days, it was 3 days after that the lady called me. So maybe like the day after or 2 days after I'm trying all this stuff, I went to the hospital and the lady was like, oh, I just seen you on the internet. Like, yeah, that was me. So she went and got acetone. And we're in there, and the lady looked like she wanted to cry because they're trying to take it. They started with the back. They're trying to take it off, and it burns so bad. So it's like, I'm going to have a heart attack or I'm going to get the glue off. She said, the thing is, we could get it off, but you're going to be here all day. You're going to be here all day. So I asked her, can I take the stuff home and let my little sister and my mama, at least we could take breaks, trying to do it. But it was just like, I couldn't take it. And
it was burning.
It was burning. It was burning. Like my scalp was. It was. The next day, my little sister.
Was it taking the skin off?
I don't know what was going on in here, because the ponytail. My hair was still in the ponytail.
Is your hair hard right now?
No, no, not this.
Oh, okay.
It's not hard as I would want it to be.
Yeah.
I didn't make it that hard just because I knew I was coming here and I didn't know what you was gonna say. But in reality, listen, I would really. Got to Be Glue, use the blow dryer. Got to Be Glue, just so nothing.
So you still use Got to Be Glue?
Yeah, dude. Listen, Got to Be Glue sent me a lifetime supply of Got to Be Glue. And I think maybe the first year, I was done with it. Like I didn't use it every drop. If I never gave none away, I used a lifetime supply of Got to Be Glue within a year. Yeah.
Okay, so back to them trying the process of what you went through. So the acetone is burning your scalp.
Yes.
What's next?
We go home, let my little sister try. But it was just, again, burning so bad, so I was like, screw it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just be like this for the rest of my life, clearly. So the next morning, my little sister was like, you know what? Because again, like I said, the ponytail was still in my head. But it felt like the ponytail holder just was getting tighter and tighter and tighter every day. So what she did, she ended up cutting my ponytail, not the long ponytail, because again, that was my hair. She cut my ponytail off. And now I can get in the middle, like I can scratch the middle of my head, but everything all around, it's still the same thing. That next day, Gina called me and said, we found the doctor that'll take it off. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't have the money for that. And mind you, my little sister started to go for me too, because she was like, girl, you're going to have to go have surgery. You're going to need wigs. You're going to need this. You're going to need that. And I let her, start. But again, me, at this point, all I'm doing is crying every day. And people was calling my phone so much. This was before the lady called me. They called in my phone so much till I just threw the phone. I didn't even want to talk to nobody. I don't hear nothing nobody had to say. They called my phone. My little sister answered, and that was the lady Gina.
Okay.
That became my manager. And she told her, hey, I can do this, I can do that. And she ended up calling me like on the third day after posting. We found the doctor, he want to get it off. And I'm like, how am I supposed to afford that? She was like, no, he's going to do it all for free. He's going to fly you out, he's going to do this. And 3 days after that, flew me out, 4 hours, it was all gone. And I was just wishing I wouldn't have cut my damn ponytail off. I could have still had my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it gets...
What did he use to get your hair off?
So when they first told him about it, he laughed it off like, this is some kind of joke, leave me alone. But when he knew it was true, he said he called one of his professors from college and they got a mannequin with human hair. And he went to trying all kind of different things until they got the Gorilla Glue off the mannequin's head. I don't know what it was, but it was a whole bunch of stuff that he put together and got it off.
Okay.
He even made some type of oil for me to use after it was over. But none of that, because the thing is, right now, my hair can grow. It can grow like to a little bush, and then it's gonna fall out. It's gonna grow, then it's gonna fall out. It's like I can't never get it. Ever since, it's like I can't never get it to the length that it was before it happened.
Did he give you the oil to restore your hair?
To my scalp. It was my scalp.
Did you use the oil?
I did. I even had a scalp. What is a stem cell treatment? None of it worked.
So is your real hair like thin right now? Is it?
Yeah, it's right now.
Thick?
No, it was so thick, and I hated it. I hated everything about it. Like I perm my hair. Like I used to perm my hair at least 3 times a week. It's a lot of things that I've done in my life.
Tessica, see, this is what I'm talking about. Then you be this the shit that I be wanting to say something about 3 times a week.
It's a lot of things that I've done in my life that if I'd have took it to the internet, people would have said something about. But I never, I was young. All right, so listen, young me, little girl me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only dark one out of all my sisters. They used to call me black, the black one. Even they're like grown people. Oh, the black one is so cute. But they always said the black one. I tried to bleach myself, like real, like bleach. Yeah.
How old were you when you tried to bleach yourself?
I was like 10, 11. But I was just so sick of hearing black. I done lighten up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still not as light as them. Yeah. It's a lot of things I've done. Yeah, that makes no sense, but it made sense to me in the moment. Now don't you go tomorrow saying, she even tried to bleach herself, yo.
It's in the interview. I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, but
I don't go and do follow-ups on my interviews. I don't do that. Once it's done, it's done. We don't alter it.
But again, I was a child with that.
I get you. I get you.
Just trying to lighten up to be like the rest of them.
So after it comes out of, he filmed the process. I think I remember him filming the process of getting it
TMZ
out.
did it.
TMZ did it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're home. Now, the GoFundMe had an issue. They said that, I think I heard from what I read that they thought that you were scamming on the GoFundMe because the doctor did it for free?
Yes.
What happened with that?
No, they thought I was just scamming, like the glue was fake. Like I could have just took it off.
I would have said, like, well, did you need the money if the doctor did it for free?
No, wait.
That would have been a logical question.
They froze the GoFundMe because people started complaining that...
Reporting?
Yeah, people started reporting it saying that she could get it off, she don't need this, that, and the third, whatever.
How much did you raise?
$26,000?
That's nice.
23. But I got 23.
Okay.
After it was all said and done, it was 23. So what I did because the doctor did it for free. And he goes like to Ghana, he goes all kind of different places, and he do all of these surgeries for free. I gave him $20,000. And then I went home where I live, and I picked 3 parents that I felt like could have used $1,000, and I gave them $1,000. And then when I did that, you know what they said? You're stupid. That was dumb. You should have kept the money. Y'all just was ragging me.
I was gonna say that.
Like,
and why would you give the doctor the 20 grand?
Because he did it for free. I don't know how much I would have had to pay to, get this done. And then I got wigs from Lonnie Love. I got wigs from Portia. Everybody was sending me wigs. So I really...
Lonnie Love sent you new wigs or her wigs?
Oh, no, stop it.
I'm just asking. Lonnie's a good person.
She sent me a wig. She didn't have to do that.
Yeah, she got a lot of white, like biracial girls.
Yeah, she didn't.
Biracial and interracial relationship wigs is what we call them. Want the part down the middle.
No, but the wig she sent me, I liked it.
You liked it?
Yes, I did. Yes. Right. Portia sent me
She has hair, go naked hair and stuff.
Portia sent, like a lot of people.
Were they expecting you to promote their brand?
No, and the thing is, I didn't do none of that.
Okay.
I didn't do none of that. The only one I had to do something for was Entertainment Tonight. They sent me 3 different wigs, and they wanted me to pick from each wig.
On live?
Oh, yeah, they did a whole thing about it.
The fuckery.
They sent me wigs.
White folks were sitting there watching you pick out wigs.
Well, they sent me wigs, and they didn't.
And they wear them too. They've been wearing extensions, infusions. Their hair falling out.
Yeah, so like a lot of people were sending me wigs, so I felt like I didn't need it. And the thing is, I don't like the whole embarrassment thing. This is why I feel like I waited 30 days to even tell my mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that girl that wanna be embarrassed, especially the world. Like, it was crazy.
It's been, I want to say, 4 years since everything has happened. After you're getting all this publicity, I mean, you did some reality shows, things like that. Like, before we get into your life story, where are you at right now? Like, how is your life right now, as opposed to, are you thankful that this happened? Like, have you seen a positive impact on the publicity? Do you wish that you didn't have publicity? Like, what is your mind frame? Where's your mind frame now?
No,
are you regretting everything?
Oh no, I regretted it the second I seen what the people were saying. The second I seen everything the people were saying. Again, I thought it was gonna be like in my little neighborhood. People saying stuff. I could deal with them because I know y'all business. So y'all say something to me, I can say something about y'all. But the world, it was this man, a cussing pastor.
Yeah, that is. He's no
May you rest in peace, sis. That man made me cry. My daddy really took me, they call me shoot, don't worry about it, mama. You gonna be right. That man had me crying so bad.
What did he say?
He was like he bought the nursery into it. Like, I can't read and
what?
Yeah, he.
Well, first of all, he passed with the dildo in his mouth. So,
you know what I'm saying?
But he asked for forgiveness before he came.
Not from me. I don't think from me.
He did. He had changed it from the cussing pastor. Jason, what did he change his name to? The cussing pastor before he died. Yeah, he's no longer the cussing pastor, and he went by just a regular pastoral name. You know, he was trying to get right. He was trying to apologize for a lot of the stuff that he had did and said.
No.
He said you couldn't read?
He said she must have didn't, she couldn't read the label.
A lot of us don't read labels though.
And the thing is, I just thought, listen, again, I think about it and it's like, that was, but I wasn't thinking at that point. I wasn't. I just thought, hey, I can spray it, come home. We're going right there to the lake. I could come home and wash it right off.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so I've, we used to play with glue when we was kids, like Elmer's glue. We
put it in your hand and peel it off.
Yeah. And then I've used nail glue to glue stuff or to reattach my nail. I've played with glue on different things. Hell, I've used glue to try to. I actually turned chairs like this here into outdoor chairs one time.
With glue?
Yeah, with glue. I got some plastic and I couldn't figure out how to make the plastic tight, how to suction it. So I used glue to do it. And it worked. The chairs lasted about 2-3 years. So because it protected the fabric, I wanted this look on my patio.
Okay.
I probably would have thought that the glue wouldn't have done what it did because glue never lasts long, even super glue. But in Gorilla Glue is like a level up from the super glue, but because adhesive never lasts, I probably would have been like, okay, I wouldn't have put it on my hair, but I would have been like, okay, this is not that strong. So I can understand from your level at that time, like where you were, this is not, I'm gonna be able to wash this out.
Right out, because we just going to the lake. Going to the lake, we come right back.
But you said it was the hair dryer that bonded it.
That bonded it. Then it was people, she was, you could get it off, let me show you. It was, one man had to get the top of his lip cut off because he put the Gorilla Glue on a cup and glued the cup to the top of his lip. Then it was another woman.
This happened after your
after I did it.
Because they're trying to
show me that I was lying. Yeah, the one man
had to get his lip cut off?
The top of his lip, he had to get it cut.
Was it really that serious though?
Then it was another one, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, I don't know. They had purple hair.
Okay.
It did it and made a GoFundMe and had to end up going get it. I don't know. I don't even remember how he got it out, but it did it too. And the thing is like, dude, even in the video, I said, hey, don't try this. I don't know how I said it, but I said something. And to look at the video now, let's just say, because at first I was like, you know what? Because why? I don't understand why y'all think this is funny. But to look at it now.
You can avoid the stress of nursing shortages and maintain the highest standard of patient care. Judah Medcare LLC is a South Carolina state licensed employment agency providing premium professional health care and staffing solutions. They connect hospitals, clinics, and care facilities with highly qualified, dependable caregivers tailored to your unique shift needs, okay? Now visit Judah Medcare LLC or call 803-233-7554. That's 803-233-7554 to find your next staff solution.
You are the gentleman that is accused of shooting the late comedian Reggie Carroll.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have on an ankle monitor right now?
Yes, ma'am.
You said you pay $350 a month for that ankle monitor.
Yes, ma'am.
No indictment has been made against you yet.
No, ma'am.
The shooting happened over 8-9 months ago.
He snorted the lines in front of me and he was up for 3 days without going to sleep leading up to this event. Your brain is the best weapon that you're gonna have. So my brain was telling me to run away from him all those previous times. And y'all still questioning who the bad guy is?
How did you manage with him having a gun to you to get to the gun that you said was by the fireplace?
I didn't have to travel to it. It was already right next to me. I was approximately the exact distance you are right now if you needed to grab something that was leaning up against here or boom. You see how long my arms is? Check this out. You notice it went past this?
Yeah.
He pointed the gun at my face.
So when you grabbed the gun, he didn't pull the trigger?
Only Cat Williams has this exalted power to say, he doesn't have to follow any parameters or any rules because he's a millionaire. He's exempt from logic and common sense. Well, he had logic and common sense to put Reggie at the house where he was at.
They're saying that Cat ordered you to shoot him. This was intentional. Y'all set this up. They're saying that he was actually shot on Cat's main property and moved to this particular address when it went down, okay? And his body was left there for multiple days, found unresponsive, and nobody is saying anything.
This case with Reggie Carroll, when Reggie was shot with the shot.
Is it a murder?
You do, and you try to help him bring it back, but I can see why people thought it was joking. And the thing what people don't know about me, anything that goes on with me, it's not like I make a joke about it, but this is just me. This is how I talk. A lot of people think I'm hilarious, but I just be talking. I'm not saying nothing to be funny. I'm just talking. And you could be a comedian. I just made a live the other day.
You do give me just hilarious vibes, so.
What it said, just you not fooling nobody, because it was like she was me and I was her. But again, I didn't take none of it because again, I love her. And they even did a thing on Wildin' Out when they told Jess, I even know the words. You want me to do it?
Yeah, do it, please.
Swag. Say, ooh, it's the hair for me. Now you're talking to Jess.
Okay.
He said, ooh, it's the hair for me. You got to stick your stuff all around your edges. I see. You need a new wig. I prefer curls, but in the face, you look like Gorilla Glue girl.
Y'all do look alike. Y'all do.
And I'm okay with that. I love her.
Yeah. She's not ugly.
Oh, no, she's not.
No, not ugly.
No.
And neither are you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm happy.
Without a filter.
You don't need a filter. You don't need a filter. And had me and you would have connected at that time, I would have told you, stop with the filter. You don't need a filter. You have a brand now that you need to manage when it comes to skincare and hair care.
Yeah, I don't know. It just makes it look cuter for someone. I don't know. It just makes it look cuter.
It don't. I'm telling you.
It don't?
No, it doesn't. I did not know what you looked like in person. And then when I did see it, I was like, what the fuck? Because it was such a drastic look. Mm-hmm. The filter looks like a cartoon. You're a real person. You're a beautiful woman. I'm not just saying that because if you was ugly, I would tell you. I'm like, my opinion. The beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like you need contacts? I don't. Do I feel like you need extreme lashes? I don't. But these are things that you like to wear. Mm-hmm. They make you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. I understand that. But do you need it? Absolutely not.
Yeah, because I even was going to come today with little bitty lashes because I know you said a lot about my lashes. But then I was like, this is, I don't care. When I used to get my lashes done, the lady was like, how you want them? I want fly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like the fly.
My sister, she looks like Snuggle Love. I tell her all the time. When she closed her eyes, opens up like, can you see? She got the real bushy
the big ones.
Yeah.
I don't want them thick.
And then her hair is like really big. I'm like, what are you doing? Like take that shit off.
Even with the glasses.
Yeah.
I take out the lenses.
I see that.
So my lashes could breathe. Yeah.
She said she gonna make sure the lashes see, bitch. I'm just saying, you know me, and you know, my viewers, they drag me for this all the time. For real. That's the type of platform I have. I don't block nobody. Mm-hmm. I don't hide anything. I take it straight on the chin with my chin hairs. Oh yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. So it was funny because I was on live the other day. They was like, "You got chin hairs?" Yeah, bitch, I got thyroid problems. And what?
You got the
laser hair removal, but I haven't done.
Like
no, I don't pull them because then it leaves scars for me. So I have to do that. I have to do laser.
Okay.
On my little, it's like 10 here and maybe like 4 here.
No, it always be like 1 or 2.
Yeah, so I got thyroid problems I've always had, and I'm very hairy. So I am so used to hair growing out of my ears.
Oh, no.
Yeah, girl, I'm hairy. Hair growing, girl, look, I got hair on my toe. Do you see that?
No,
hair
I don't.
Here. I am hairy.
Yeah,
and my daughter, my poor her, she's like, Mommy, why did you do this to me? I said, I didn't do it. It was your granddaddy. Hairy, okay? So my grandmother used to tell me, because I was insecure about it when I was a kid, she was like, when you get older, men gonna like it. And she was not lying.
Really?
Men love it.
Oh,
it makes your skin feel soft.
Oh, no. God, I be shaving 3 times a day. I don't want
I shave this part of my legs. I don't shave this part.
Well, this part don't have that much hair all the time.
Yeah, mine is covered in hair follicles. Yeah. Yeah, I shave this part. I show my thighs and stuff like that. I show my arms. I got hair on my knuckles, as you can see. You don't have hair on your knuckles. You see how hairy I'm very hairy. No. Yeah, very. So it has its pluses and its minuses, you know. But it does. I didn't understand. She was like, when you get older, men gonna like it. What are you talking about? I have hair on my butt.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't want no part of that.
And it feels soft. It feels like baby hair. Like, you know. Yeah, so you see?
I don't want it.
You see?
Yeah.
So, but back to what I was saying is like, what was I saying? Shit, I forgot.
I don't need the filters, the contacts.
Yeah, you don't need none of that shit. And I pride myself because of being a dark-skinned woman, growing up in the South. All of my cousins are light-skinned, right? They got picked at too. because they were light skinned, so it was kind of like a light skin versus dark skin. Me and Hazel, we had a good conversation about this because she grew up in a family with all dark skinned people. She was a light skin. Her brothers and sisters are dark skinned.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, we would pick at each other. You know what I'm saying? You fucking yellow rat.
No.
But it's how we grew up. It was a mentality. It's what we saw on TV. We saw Martin. We watched Martin talking about putting Pam against Gina. And he praised Pam, praised Gina, called Pam ugly, horsehair all day. You know what I'm saying? And so me seeing that coming up, and I if you look at my aesthetic, I don't mind being called bald head. I'm bald head. Can I grow hair? I can. But it was a time where Black women were told they were ugly if they didn't have hair. You understand? If they were told they were ugly if they didn't wear makeup. I wear very light makeup for the camera. It's powdered. Some lipstick, lashes. Me and the makeup artist fight a lot because they want these drastic lashes. I'm like, I like my eyes. Oh, it'll just soften you up a little bit. I like my eyes. I feel that what I represent is everything that was ridiculed about a Black woman.
Okay.
Do you understand? So in my position, carrying the platform that I carry, I have women that wear wigs, lashes, all of that. You understand what I'm saying? But at the core, I'm telling them it's okay to take that shit off.
Take it off.
When you're ready, I'm here. I represent that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when I speak about it, I'm speaking to you. And maybe I could have worded that better or put myself in your shoes at the time when the entire world was ridiculing, including me, a person who was being actively dragged and not understanding that they're not a public figure, so they're not used to this. The politicians are, the celebrities are. Even they get a little sensitive. They block me. Tamar, hey, please unblock me. I'm a fan. She just blocked me last week, but she jumped in my DM. I'm like, girl, stop. So she has her moments where she cries, she gets mad at me, but whatever.
Okay.
But that's what I represent. And so now that you know that about me, do you feel that I mean harm when I'm talking to you about just being able to, you have one life to live?
No, not right now. Not right now. It just was the way you worded it then when it was happening.
And I watched it. I watched it.
Again, it was when everybody.
It's a lot.
And then
I'm a public figure. And I get dragged, and sometimes I be like, yo, hold up. Now, wait just a goddamn minute. Give me a minute.
I'm telling you. Listen, when this first happened, this when Carly B's song came out, Up in the Stuck.
Okay.
Right? So, of course, it wasn't her. But her daughter, Culture, she did a little video, My Hair, It Don't Move. She did one.
Okay.
I still have it in my phone.
Culture's gorgeous. Gorgeous, yeah.
And then Carly B's song had just came out, Up in the Stuck. So they posted Up, the little cartoon, Up with the balloons. And then they had me on the other side. And I thought that was, oh my God, that was everything. Because again, I love Carly B. So this was everything. Then Nicki made a song and said her head game is slicker than Little Miss Gorilla Girl. And I'm like, all right, Nicki. Made a song. And it was like, yo, so you think Nicki was trying to give you your props. Nicki was talking about your bad and this. Like anything, I try to make it like, oh, okay, I could deal with this. Yeah, the world just was like, no, she's
Nicki,
making fun of you.
I promise you, Nicki is a praiser of Black women. She would have, I didn't even take that as shade.
I didn't, but yeah, then I made somebody made a song on TikTok with the head on move. And it was, it was something. It was all over. So the people was like, make a song. Mind you, I made a song a long time ago, but it was just about some girls that,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made that song. So they was like, hey, make a song. I made the song. Well, why would you make a song? Then somebody asked me, like in an interview,
okay,
would you want Nicki to be on the song? No, would you want to do a song with Nicki? Well, why not? You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, oh, well, why would Nicki be on that song? It wasn't never about that song. The people asked me in the interview, would I be on the song with Nicki or would I want Nicki? Like it was anything I did, they turned it around. Like, the GoFundMe. Oh, she raised this money. She fraud. And then when I gave it away, you was stupid for giving it away. I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't. pretty
That's
much
how the internet is.
the whole time. And don't stay with the boy
What boy?
that I was with, the little fiance that I was with.
Why you call him a boy?
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly. When this happened, again, didn't want to tell him because I didn't know how he was, but when he found out, he was like, oh, we're going to be famous and, oh, we got this. And he
was a pastor?
He wanted me to get his followers up. I didn't ask for, you could take these, like you could switch my name to your name. No, he wanted his own followers. He wanted people. So he just started saying all kind of stuff. And
saying like what?
Like to me, like, I don't want to help him. I don't want to do this. I just want all the fame for myself. And dude, I don't want none of this. I didn't ask for, I don't want none of this. He wanted to do like a video and we're going to leak it. What?
What video?
A video. A video.
Your pastor asked
He wasn't my pastor.
He pastor asked you to do a sex
video? Yeah, we're going to do a video.
So you can
we can leak it.
OnlyFans?
Because we're gonna be famous together if we.
Now that would have got your daycare taken.
Well, yeah. What about my children?
Yeah.
I had little girls. Like, there was babies.
How old was this man? Same age you were?
No. So I was 40. Like, so he's 2 years younger than me. He's 2 years younger than me.
How long were you guys together?
With the glue stuff, 1.5 years. Before that, I'm sorry, we was together 18 years before that.
Okay.
And it was, everything was good except you was 2 in the streets.
But he came back this time putting hands on you.
Like, what was that? Because in the beginning, you used to have all the children, 8 o'clock, everybody on their knees, everybody praying. And then, like, you missed a day, then you missed 2 days, then you started missing weeks. You're drinking wine like it's water. I don't know what happened.
So did he hit you when he was drinking?
Oh, no. No matter, anytime, oh, my phone over there. Anytime I knew he was coming home, my heart go to beating fast because I don't know what it's going to be, but it's always was something. Like and I did everything I thought that I was supposed to do. When he get up to go to work in the morning, his clothes was out, right? When you come home, your clothes is out for you to go take your shower. Your food is cooking. I could lay it down. You know what I'm saying? I can get it. It was just nothing. It was always gonna be something. One day I went to sleep, woke up because my eye was pretty much hanging out my piece because I wasn't up when he came home. And when the glue thing happened, he stopped working. Meanwhile, I'm still doing the daycare. He stopped working because we're famous now. But I still at the daycare. Like, I'm still getting up every morning, 5:30, so I could be open for 6. You just stopped working. And then it was on some, if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. If this boy really told the people that I died. I was going to California. Look, go and get these. T2. Go and get these. I got off the plane and missed messages from the school, my mama. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. My mama had to go get my children from school because the teachers went and told them they sorry for the loss. So now my children think I died in a plane crash. If you look it up on it, it's the ugliest picture in the world. Let me just throw that out there. If you go look on YouTube right now and put up Gorilla Glue Girl died, it's a picture of me, again, ugliest picture in the world, with a candlelight letting you know that I died. I can go live and people are like, I thought she died.
So obviously you guys are not together no more. No. So what made you finally leave? When I was pregnant, I always get the little sickness called HG. I'm not going to even tell you that I know the word for it, but I spit and throw up all day. It's no matter what I eat. I go to the hospital and they give me fluids and I'm throwing up the yellow stuff. It's like, They don't give you anything to suppress you from
They try to give me the Zofran. They did like a thing behind my ear. I had these bracelets.
So your equilibrium
nothing,
is off.
absolutely nothing works.
Okay.
It was a time where I would go to the door and I'll be like, good morning. And I shut the door and I'll get to my knees because I'm weak. But when I get with the kids, I feel like the children was the one that, made me feel a little better. But I'm sick. I'm sick. So the boy was in there and he was like, oh, you look like you. I said, yeah, today, I don't know what it is, but today is a bad, bad day for me. He said, well, why don't you go lay down for like 5 minutes? I went and lay down. He videoed me laying down, then went in the nursery and say, this is who y'all have y'all children with. And she's sleeping. He sent it to my manager first and was like, I'm gonna post this. She called me because she hated him. She couldn't stand him. He talked about her like a dog, like everything he did. Like I could have did so much more stuff if it wasn't for him. So then it was like this thing you just holding. Hey, I had to get him 4 goals. Who even wear goals? You know, who even go and get goals this right now? I had to get him 4 goals. He wanted some shoes. If you don't give me the shoes, I'm gonna post this. If you don't give me this, I'm posting this. So it was like enough. If you're gonna post it, I know nobody gonna believe that this is going on. Go ahead on and post it, I don't care. He posted it. He posted it and TikTok dragged me for filth again. Now the glue stuff is gone. Now I'm sleeping on the people's kids. I lost 2 kids from the daycare because their parents was going through like little custody battles. Mm-hmm. So we can't have this. With this, you're sleeping, so he could go to the courts and try to use that against me. So I lost 2 kids, you know, and that hurt me so bad because I built that nursery by myself. I did this. And you trying to just, what if every parent would have been like, yeah, she be sleeping, so I'm not bringing, what if every parent would have did this? I don't care. You messing with my livelihood. You messing with my children. You messing with everything that I built by myself at this point. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And I told him, hey, you know, get your shit and get out my house. He still came, because we used to fuss all the time and, you know, get out. Mm-hmm. And you could always come back. He still came back that night. He came back that night. And I let him went to sleep. After this video, everybody's saying, I let him went to sleep. Went to the kitchen, got a knife while he's sleeping. And I stood over him, and the thing is, like, I got children. You know what I'm saying? I stood over him, right? Because bitch, you gonna die. Because you playing with me. You know what I'm saying? You really, really playing with me at this point. I dropped the knife, right? I dropped the knife. I just got on top of him and I beat the fuck out of him. And I beat him and I told him, get out my house and don't you ever come back. That morning I went and did a restraining order and I never seen him again until he started coming on my corner. Just standing on my corner, like you just standing here. I called the police. Oh, we can't do nothing because he's within the yards or whatever. But this man just standing on my corner. My mama called the police and told him if my baby died, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a problem because I keep going to the police station, and nobody's doing nothing because he's within the yards he's supposed to be. Like this man, I'm telling y'all, I don't know what I've done for, you know, in my life for me to have to go through the stuff. When he found that I was pregnant, oh, it was my baby, this. Because again, we was really trying to have a baby. Let me just say that now. I was trying to have a baby before he even came. I wanted a baby because I felt, I felt like my baby was getting too old. You know, I have kids and they're 2 years apart. Mm-hmm. I need another baby. This girl is getting too big. My baby going to kindergarten. You know, I need another baby. And I was tired of them people, they bring the kids, but they take them at 4. You know, the people, you know, they come get the kids. So I want my own child. Found out he was pregnant. Oh, he thought it was so cute because I wanted the chicken wings and everything was cute until he found out. Now, mind you, I told you when I had all of those surgeries, I was already pregnant. And I didn't know. I swear to you and everything. I never had breasts in my life. And I wanted, when he said what he was giving me, I was tickled. I wanted them bigger than this because I, again, never. No, I did. And this is what he told me. Because I never had them. All my sisters got, you know, they red and they got big old titties. So, I mean.
You can avoid the stress of nursing shortages and maintain the highest standard of patient care. Judah Medcare LLC is a South Carolina state licensed employment agency providing premium professional health care and staffing solutions. They connect hospitals, clinics, and care facilities with highly qualified, dependable caregivers tailored to your unique shift needs, okay? Now visit Judah Medcare LLC or call 803 803-233-7554. That's 803-233-7554 to find your next staff solution. Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly. Yes, the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience is officially on sale, okay? Now, you know we just not showing up for a little show and then go home, okay? Y'all know we spilling wine all day. If you came to DC, then you already know what it is. Now, the experiences kick off at 2 p.m. with different events, great conversation with winos, plenty of networking and mixing mingle opportunities, okay? We sipping together. Now, doors open at 5 p.m. Then it's time for me and my people to hit the stage, all right? I know y'all been waiting on this to be announced. I have too. I am super excited and I cannot wait to let y'all see what we got in store for y'all, all right? So come laugh, sip, gossip, and experience all of that with me on the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience. Tickets available right now on TashaKOnStage.com. That is TashaKOnStage.com. Man, that was a lot to remember. Damn. Y'all better bring y'all ass out for real. That was a lot to memorize. All right, I'm out. And if you're a TashaKLive.com member, you got to go to TashaKLive.com to get your discount code, okay? Because y'all VIP. Y'all know what it is.
Let me get these big old ones, but I would have waited. Bad as I wanted them to this, I would have waited. I wouldn't have had no surgery. Like, you went in my stomach, you sucked stuff out my stomach. And like right now, I had to stop wearing a faja because, again, I'm pregnant. So people be like, oh, look at that girl's stomach. She had a six-pack. The whole thing, it's lumps. I have lumps. Look, you can see. But people... It
looks flat to me.
Yeah, no, okay. Listen, it's flat, but it's always been flat. Okay. But now it's lumps. What did they say? It's, I don't know, something happened. I would have to have surgery to get those, whatever it was. You know how you're supposed to get your massages and stuff? Yeah. I couldn't get the massages because at this point I'm pregnant. It was cute until he found out the baby had Down syndrome. Now, I did the ultrasound and I'm looking at it. Again, I have 5 kids. And I still have that ultrasound I still have it in my phone. I seen this white thing coming from the baby neck going down the back. I've never seen that on no ultrasound I've ever seen. And I knew it looked strange, but I ain't gonna say, no, I ain't gonna worry about it. So they told me the baby had Down syndrome. They told me that I can get an abortion if I wanted to. A medical abortion, because it was so, early or whatever. I'm not, because at the end of the day, I feel like God have the last say so. So I can get this baby, and this baby gonna come out normal. You know what I'm saying? But they were telling me, no. I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you, this baby will have Down syndrome. They told me the baby could be born and have a heart defect that when it's born, it could die. Like, all right. He found out the baby had Down syndrome. It was a bunch of rah. I went to a hotel. I guess he went to each hotel. He took a picture of my car and said, I'm downstairs. The people call me and say, hey, you have a visitor, they won't see you. I go down there, because I don't want to wreck my car. I'm going down there. Go down there. It's people looking out the window. You think anybody called the police? You think the receptionist called the police when I walk back in there without like a shirt, like I just have chest? I'm walking back in there. This boy dragged me up and down the parking lot. Went home that next day. Stomach was cramping real bad. Used the bathroom. That was it.
So you think he intentionally...
I don't know what he was trying to do, but he did
terminate the baby.
He did it. I don't know if he was trying to. He did it. So I'm screaming. I called him. He took a picture of the toilet. He took a picture and he posted it. He posted my miscarriage on social media. Listen, the thing is, I'm telling you, y'all was like high and peaking.
I don't remember reporting on that one.
No, listen, y'all wouldn't know that. Y'all, the police nobody would know that because this is what happened in my house. Okay. I didn't see no miscarriage on.
Oh
no, they posted it. TMZ posted the miscarriage. Yeah.
Oh no, I would have never posted that. I don't post.
They didn't post like the miscarriage itself. They just posted that. Unfortunately, I had a miscarriage. Okay. Because they did post that I was pregnant.
Post death and
they did post that I was pregnant, so it was only fair that they posted that I had the miscarriage or whatever. But they didn't know the extent of it. Nobody knew that this boy was doing me what he was doing me until I knew that I was letting it go, because I be on some, if you tell people what's going on, now when we together, if we go to a family function, they just looking at us like we stupid. Like, they talking about me, like, you saying this boy doing you all this, but you're still with him. And again, I don't like that whole embarrassing thing. And I don't like people to talk about me neither. So I really try to be like, the nice person and the good person for people not to talk about me. But it seemed like, this is what they do. But yeah.
I'm so sorry, Tessica, that you went through all of that.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Look, it's to the point where when I started with the other boy that I started talking to, if I don't talk to my mom in 2-3 days, she coming to the house. Because something going on, you trying to hide something. Because if I had a black eye or the cuts in my head, and my mama knew the lip. She seen my lip was bust. And she was like, well, what happened? And I'm like, girl, you know them babies. I told her, blame it all on the kids. The babies bucked up in my face and bust my lip. Like, I had an excuse when she did see me. But if half the time she never even seen half the stuff, like with the cut. And again, I have some of the stuff in my phone, but the stuff that was in the phones that he broke, you know what I'm saying? Like with the eye, it was like my eye. Like the ball, I'm saying, like was, girl. Yeah, girl. And then it was people, it was people, like you and everybody else that just kept like just talking about it, just hiding and keying about it. And the thing is, I try to be strong for my children because I don't need my children to see me crying. I'll go in the shower every night and I'm just crying. I'm crying every night. Like it's just crazy. It's just stupid. And I said, I said I was supposed to come here being all tough with you, but I said I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. It just, I hated living in that time. I hated it. I hated my glasses back on. Yeah, I hated it. I hated everything about that time. And like now when I post a video, people be like, ooh, that was a time to be alive. They don't know. I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be. Everybody think it was, keep funny. But I didn't want to be. And even like when this first happened, a girl came to me. I was in a nail shop, like when this first happened. A girl came hug me. And I'm thinking she's just, I'm so glad or whatever. She said that she ran out of hair glue and she used super glue and put her hair in her head. She had keloid things all inside her head. And she was like, she'd have been brave enough to go ask somebody to, how she get I told her the thing is that I wasn't brave. I wasn't brave until I knew enough was enough and I couldn't take the headache. Like now, today, I still have headaches. Girl, it was a horrible, horrible time. And again, you can go on my TikTok right now. I posted a video and through the whole video, it's just a cute video, making a video, dancing. My head don't move, my head don't move, my head don't move. It's...
This is an eye-opener. I think this conversation needed to happen. I'm glad that we got a chance to talk and, I'm able to kind of see the bigger picture. Because like I said, I make a lot of mistakes. And I can own up when I'm making mistakes and not intentionally making mistakes, it's still wrong. And so, I wholeheartedly apologize to you. I hope that after this interview goes public, that people will show some grace. Of course, you'll have those people that just kind of...
Don't let it go.
Yeah.
And like I told you, my baby, do the parade. She used to be like when she hit a little kid saying, oh, that's the good little girl. Stop playing with mama. But now it's to the point where, go ahead, Tamara, take the picture. It is what it is. Like, I feel like they were young. And I can't say young, but they were younger when that happened. So at this point, you know, I guess everybody just went, you know, we can go down and live with it. I mean, it is what it is, no matter where we go.
So what do you got going on these days? Do you have a hair care line?
No.
No hair care line?
No,
Why?
I had the hair care line.
And what happened?
The money wasn't being put out to who it's supposed to be put out to.
What you mean?
Like, I was getting paid, but the people that was making the stuff, they wasn't getting paid. And I don't...
Who did the deal?
The manager that I had at the time.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. So I have another manager now. Yeah.
So what do you have going on right now?
I still have my daycare.
Okay.
I still... Listen.
And you got the movie that just came out. What's the name of the movie? What?
It's the girl that got glue stuck in her hair.
That's Alvin. That's Alvin for sure.
And this is what I was like, hey, you know, I know we're making a movie, but I know your titles. That's the one thing I asked. I didn't want it to be, you know, one of those titles. But he made it make sense because people be like, you know, whatever happened to the girl that had the glue stuck in her hair? And that's the name of the movie.
Okay.
So it made sense.
Where can they see the movie right now?
They can watch it on Apple TV, and it's on Amazon, and it'll be on Tubi next month on the 11th.
Nice. Okay. Nice. So
yeah, so I have the daycare, and I just did a thing with I just did the interview with TLC.
Okay.
They doing a
podcast?
No.
What do they do?
It's a show.
Oh, like where they have like these extreme
medical emergencies
cases and stuff. Congratulations on that. I hope they paid you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, well, listen, Tessica, we're gonna be friends. Yeah.
Like Wendy said. Do she say? Yeah, she this color.
Wendy said that?
Yeah, I'm telling you. And that little clip is in the movie. How Wendy said, yeah, I was a nothing girl. And then she gonna do it. Look at us. This.
Now I be saying some shit, so I can't.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody is a nothing. Like that. That's a little extreme.
And the thing is, listen, I had.
But do I talk about the dark skin, light skin? I do, because it is a very prominent conversation, whether they want to try to ignore it or not. It is very real.
But really and true, I love my color now.
You should.
Oh, I love it.
As you should.
Yeah, but back then, you know, again, we were young and all of them was red.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were red.
Yellow.
I had one little sister, Joe, oh my God. You know, I almost could have been albino maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
But, you know, she was a pretty color, but she was just so light. And I was the only black one.
I asked Wendy to apologize to you about that.
Why? And I'm telling you, watch when you watch the movie tonight. That part is in the movie, and I didn't know it was gonna be in the movie. If I didn't know, I would ask them, please don't put that in there. The nothing girl, I would ask them, please don't put that in there. Like I knew it was in there because I didn't watch it. I had the premiere, and I stood in the corner and listened. Even like with that movie, the boy that played this boy, it was like you walked around, like you studied this man, like he knew like every move, and the scenes where he done beat me up or he raped me, like any of those scenes.
Who played you?
Me.
Oh.
Me, I'm telling you now. Any of those scenes, the boy would come to me after it was over, and he asked me, am I all right? Am I this? Am I that? You know, do you need a hug? Like, because the scenes wasn't even close to what really was happening.
But it still reminded you.
Yeah, and the thing is, nobody knew, like, he was this perfect person to everybody, to my children. Like he was this perfect. Nobody seen or knew what was happening when we was in the room. And I can't scream because, you know, I don't.
Are you dating now?
No.
Okay.
No.
Any therapy?
No. And I said I should have, but then I was like, no, because then, you know, they might think I'm, you know, nuts or something. But
I did 10 years of therapy.
Really?
I'm actually about to find another therapist. Yeah. I have issues with, because I grew up surviving. And now I don't have to survive anymore. And I feel like I'm not doing anything when I'm not doing it. But when I'm doing a lot, I just feel like I'm not doing enough. And so I was just literally out running today and I was just like, yeah, it's time for another therapist because why am I not okay where I am? And I've done so much and accomplished so much and have came so far. I don't have to, it may be a little bit of PTSD, I don't know. Look over my shoulder, wonder where the meal gonna come from.
Everybody plotting against you.
I wouldn't even say plot.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah. So that, therapists are needed and they're very cheap. You can get a virtual therapist for like $50 a session. And the reason I like them is because somebody on the outside looking in can offer you a perspective and a different viewpoint and give you, if they're licensed. I do highly recommend licensed therapists. Tools to recognize like the triggers and how to move forward. And so now that I'm in a phase that is not a fight or flight phase and I'm like an okay phase, I'm like, I can actually sit back, focus on my business. My business can run. It's to the point where it can run with or without me. My team is amazing. And now I need to get into this mode where it's like, okay, it's time for me to really just put my thinking caps on and really strategize on what I want to do next, where I want to take us, where we want to go. But because I have this complex of I need to move faster, I need to do more, God is telling me now, sit down, you are okay, rest, enjoy it. And that may not resonate with a lot of people, but like when you fight so long to get to where you are, to a space where it's like, okay, I'm here, now what? What do I do? So I highly 1000% recommend therapy. Okay. It's hard to peel back those layers. It's so hard. You don't want to see yourself, just like you said, I don't want to watch that movie. But in therapy, you got to watch that movie. And you got to go through that movie and you got to go through every scene, you got to listen to every word so that you'll know what happened, where were you, what triggered you, so that when you're out in life, those triggers, you'll know those triggers and you'll know exactly how to pivot. So it's important, or otherwise you're going to keep having Groundhog's Day and making the same mistakes.
But yeah, we could be friends.
I know we're going to be friends. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because somebody even told you one time.
What they say?
Somebody told you because you kept talking about how I look. And it was like, you could be our mama.
But I didn't know what you looked like at the time. I was just like, but when you unveiled the figure, I was like, what the fuck is she doing? I felt catfished. Tessica, I felt catfished. I was like, and then to me, it hurts me so bad when I see Black women that don't embrace who they, you know, you got every fucking woman in the world emulating who we are, every aspect. And then we go and we get the hazel eyes and we get the extreme lashes and the weave down our back. And it's like, we don't need that shit.
I'm never getting rid of these lashes. I'm gonna just throw that out.
That's fine. But you would look bomb as fuck with a short haircut.
And listen, I do the waves. I have it's on my phone.
Yeah, I've seen you with those waves.
Do the waves.
And I actually complimented you one time on those waves.
I don't know.
I started wearing waves.
Yeah, I wear the waves. And I don't know. I like the waves.
You have a face for short hair. You have a face for long hair. You don't need a lot, Tessica. You could just wake up and be like, oh, whether your eyes are bulging out your head or not, you're still beautiful. No, for real. Yeah, you're still beautiful.
You don't want nobody to tell you. I'm telling you, I don't want nobody to be like, oh, girl, why your eyes so big?
So?
And then like, see.
Bitch, I got thyroid problems.
Listen, if I be watching the phone, like if you just catch me, it's like, I have to always catch myself. Like when I'm taking a picture, I got to make sure that my eyes are doing this before y'all see it's ready to go. Because if not, like for my premiere, if you go look at those pictures.
I'm gonna go look at them.
My eyes are, I'm like, so you couldn't tell me to take this again?
Like this is your way of feeling comfortable with yourself and you have every right to dress how you want to dress, wear your hair how you want to wear as much makeup as you want to wear. You do, but I don't want you feeling like you need to do it because you're not beautiful enough to not do it. Like, you don't have to do it, Tessica. You're choosing to do it because that's what makes you feel comfortable. But I wake up every morning with a do-rag on, babe.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I put a do-rag on. Yeah, but
I gotta make sure these waves come
you
through.
best believe the lashes may be all like this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run in the bathroom and throw some more on. But yeah, I got the hair.
I just want you to know that, and that's what I meant. And so going forward, I will ensure that when I'm talking about non-public figures such as yourself, first we'll reach out. The platform is huge now. We could just reach out and get a statement and get a, and maybe see if you want to come on the show. Like I just had that one lady on the show who got on live and cried in her wedding dress. Yes, it was terrible. She was drunk. It looked terrible. And when she came on the platform, I was like, this is what you look like? She looked gorgeous. But that wedding dress video where she was drunk and crying, she was saying, this is the moment I didn't know, that I found out my husband didn't want me. But when we started to interview, I didn't know anything about her story. All I knew is that her video had went viral because she got drunk one night in her wedding dress and was crying. Okay. Right? And so, of course, my viewers were like, you got to interview her. But when I'm having these conversations, what I had noticed was she was kind of like, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, this person did this to me. But it was never like, are you going to take accountability to say that you put yourself in these situations? You're like, when I found out, when she made videos saying this is the first time that I realized my husband didn't want me. They were on a cruise boat. She was drinking. She was drunk. He had on glasses, and she kept saying he kept looking at the women across the pool, but he wasn't staring at her. And when you sat down with her, like when I sat down with her to tell her, like to get her to tell her story, like I found out he had a wife before they got married. He was married. She was dating him. He had broke up with her and dated other women, had a baby, all types of shit, right? And it's like, but you still married him?
Right.
And you want us to come out here and just drag this dude?
Girl,
like, you see what I'm saying? How there's two sides to every story.
Definitely.
And I know my viewers are like, Tasha, you were hard on her. And I'm like, somebody has to be, because otherwise, and then she came on my platform with a PR agent and a brand manager. So what's the brand? Victimhood?
Oh.
And I said this to her. I have no problem saying that. But I did make a video about it. I actually called her and had her come sit on the platform. And we went through it. I still haven't even released the video to the public. I only did it on my private site.
Okay.
Because I know if I put this on the public platform, what it's going to do. I already know it's going to be a conversation again. There's some people who are going, oh, Tasha, you should struggle. And I'm like, no, that's the problem with a lot of us women. We feel just because we're women and we happen to be victims that we have to lack accountability. Where's the accountability in all of this? She has so many fucking red flags. Talk to the ex-wife. Talk to the girlfriends. The mama showed up at the wedding in a black dress. Made her cry on her wedding day. If God wasn't trying to drag you the hell away.
Please.
But after the video, she said, thank you. I get it. Even her PR agent, we had got into it on the live. Tasha, you did this, you did that. I said, yeah, that's true, but I take accountability. I ain't seen no accountability. And what does she need a brand manager for? Talking about she about to write a book. You was just crying last week. What you writing a book for? You see what I'm saying? It's the mentality. I'm like, I would love to have a book from you, but I want a book from a person that takes accountability and can show me what mistakes they made throughout the process, not just what everybody else did. They changed their whole tune and their perception. They didn't know who they were talking to, and I get it. But I'm just like, I'm all for it. I want to see that in the future. But right now, bitch, you got to go get some therapy. And she was crying on the live. She was crying. And I hate it for her, but like, you put yourself out there. So, I will try to ensure that I get, the entire picture so that we can have dialogue. And it won't happen. And my platform has evolved. It's been 5 years since this incident. Yeah. And so, of course, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get stronger. And I have a team now advising me on like what direction I should take. Oh, Tasha, maybe you should, because they're there to be like, I think that may be a little too harsh. That may be a little too strong. But dial back a little bit, because they're in the shoes and they're not in the limelight. So and it helps me to gauge better and still produce great content. So, but I appreciate you having the courage and, just the tenacity to sit here despite, everything that's been said about you. And, to tell me to my motherfucking face, that's some gangster shit. I can respect that shit. I like that shit. People don't understand. I like that. That's why I don't block nobody when they be dragging me.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I was like telling my sister, I don't know what kind of time she's gonna be on, but whatever she on, I'm on it. Yeah, man.
When you hit the live, I was excited. I was like, what happened? We were supposed to interview you last year. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know. I was like, girl, you
ain't
dragged
ready.
me. Like, you really dragged me.
It's all
And you was like, wait, don't say nothing else. But I
Yeah.
feel like that was all I wanted to say. Like, I just wanted to know why.
When you got on the TikTok live?
Yeah, I just wanted to know why.
Yeah.
Like that's why.
But I'm
would
glad
you do
we
that?
got you out here. I'm glad that everybody got, like, you know, just a glimpse to your life. I'm sure that the movie is really going to show a lot more than what we discussed today. And I do recommend that you guys go and check out the movie. It's on Apple. The Girl Who Got Glue Stuck in Her Hair.
Mhm.
It's on Apple. It's on
Amazon.
Amazon. It's going to be on Tubi here soon. Hopefully, Alvin, I apologize to your wife. Can we have the movie on TashaKLive.com, please? Brother.
I'll call him soon. I'll call him when I get to the airport. I'm
I know, we got his number. I'm going to call him. Call him. So, yeah, actually, I think he DM'd me the other day, and he said he has some other movies coming out.
Okay.
So,
because I know he said if I was coming here like
yeah.
for the movie,
yes,
he wanted to come with me. But I
He
knew this
shoulda
wasn't. But this wasn't for the movie, though, right?
Oh, yeah. It didn't matter. He still could have came. Yeah. Let me see.
I'm more than sure if I call him right now.
Gray.
He
I
answered the
got
phone.
him. Alvin Gray. I got him. Let me see. Hold on. Yep, I was supposed to talk to you earlier this year, so we didn't. Okay. But
And he told me that the last day we was filming,
mhm.
that Tasha K want the exclusive.
Yeah, I wanted it. We always wanted. So our platform is always open to you. Tessica, thank you. And you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
And we look like sisters.
Thank you.
I just want people to see what I see, okay? All right. Tell everybody where they can find you, follow you. Bring their kids to you because you got a daycare.
Definitely. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at I'm_D_old lady. My name is Tessica Brown on Facebook, and on YouTube is Tessica Brown Official.
Where's your daycare located?
My daycare is located in St. Bernard Parish, Violet, Louisiana.
If you got them children, drop them badass kids off, okay?
And guess what? Parents always come and be like, girl, I don't know how you gonna handle it, but I feel like I'm some type of baby whisperer.
Yeah.
Because the mama just told me, not yesterday, like Thursday, she was like, this girl get out the car and she just walks up. That kid don't go to nobody because I'm a baby whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been doing, like my little sister wanted me to quit this when this whole glue thing happened. I'm not, like this is what
That's
I
your
do.
passion.
Like
Yeah.
when I started working, I worked at another daycare before Katrina. So, I mean, after Katrina, you know, that was all over. But I knew, like, this is what I wanted. And I started it. And I'm telling you, 13 years in January.
What's the name of the daycare?
Tessica's Little Angels.
Tessica's Little Angels in New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay.
Violet, Louisiana.
Violet, Louisiana. How far is Violet from New Orleans?
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I try not to go to...
Okay, Violet, Louisiana. Okay.
Violet.
So listen, I wish you nothing but the best. I'm going to watch the movie. I'm going to review the movie.
And I'm going to wait for you to text me.
Yes. And we're going to talk about it. So you'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Can I have a hug, friend? Oh, my God.
Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly. Yes, the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience is officially on sale, okay? Now, you know we just not showing up for a little show and then go home, okay? Y'all know we spilling wine all day. If you came to D.C., then you already know what it is. Now, the experiences kick off at 2 p.m. with different events, great conversation with winos, plenty of networking and mixing mingle opportunities, okay? We sipping together. Now, doors open at 5 p.m. Then it's time for me and my people to hit the stage, all right? I know y'all been waiting on this to be announced. I have too. I am super excited and I cannot wait to let y'all see what we got in store for y'all, all right? So come laugh, sip, gossip, and experience all of that with me on the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience. Tickets available right now on TashaKOnStage.com. That is TashaKOnStage.com. Man, that was a lot to remember. Damn. Y'all better bring y'all ass out for real. That was a lot to memorize. All right, I'm out. And if you're a TashaKLive.com member, you got to go to TashaKLive.com to get your discount code, okay? Because y'all VIP. Y'all know what it is.